Light and the Light Council. Going to see what kind of Ascension reading we can get for you today. I've already pre-shuffled, so let's see what are the messages that we have for you today. Tuning in. Look. That looks very disturbing, huh? I feel like there's a lot, and I felt this morning in the shower too. There's a lot of us who are going through where we have to turn in away from the others around us. And I really feel like, yes, it's voices in the mind and that kind of thing, but it's more than that. I feel that a lot of us are going through some kind of, people attacking us, feeling very attacked, people whispering about you, people lying about you, very interested in what you're doing, and with not positive energies, And I feel like you may not be able to get away from them. They may be in your immediate environment, and it has been very disturbing for you. It has been very disturbing for your emotions. And you've had to put on like a cloak of strength, a cloak of self-worth. You have to know your own. It's more than self-worth. It's more than that. I feel like she has on a cloak of divinity. She knows who she is, even if they don't. Even if they don't know who she is, she knows who she is. And that cloak kind of protects her. And like I said, I feel like it's a royal kind of cloak. And I feel like they feel it's a royal kind of cloak too. Like maybe people sense that you're different. People don't understand it. They may feel like you feel like you're better than them. And none of this matters. Now is the time to just turn in. And you want to calm your emotions. This is calming your emotions. We've talked about that before. She is actively tuning in and calming her emotions, even though there's chaos around her. They have ill intentions towards her. But none of that matters when she tunes in. So we're going to have to tune in right about at this time. We're going to be tuning in to ourselves. And we're just going to calm our emotions. Tune into ourselves, calm our emotions, ignore the others. Ignore them. So you are the center of this chaotic, attacking people storm right now. Be the lighthouse, right? Be the lighthouse. Now, a lighthouse, I don't have a picture in front of me, but a lighthouse, its entire purpose is to shine light in the dark. Its entire purpose is to shine light in the dark. Now, you are getting your light right so that you can shine it, okay? I feel like you've been in the dark for maybe a little while, and the darkness has kind of been creeping in on you. It's become darker, especially over the last 2 months. Things have been very chaotic in the world, in our own worlds. Let's put it like that. Things have become, for some of us, very dark in the last 2 months, and that's because when it begins to get that dark, right, and you feel that you are lost in this darkness, with people attacking you, and there's no safety and there's no security, and it's bothering your emotions and all of these things, and you can't relate to any of these people. You may not even understand why they are attacking you. In that instance, you are the lighthouse. That's what that is. In that instance, you are the lighthouse. And a lighthouse is not around other lighthouses. Not at all. A lighthouse has to be in the darkness for its light to shine, right? A lighthouse it's not built with other lighthouses. It's built alone and isolated so that its light can be seen from very, very far away. And that's what you're getting ready to do here. I feel like you're plug in your lighthouse, okay? Plug in your lighthouse. And maybe you haven't known that you were the only light in this area, right? You may have thought that there was other light around you, other people who supported you and they felt like light. And you just didn't know that you were completely alone. But now, within these 2 months, within these last 3 months, I think a lot of us are finding out because masks are being removed. Masks are being removed. And these people are coming out. And now you're looking around and you may be saying, I'm in complete darkness around me. I'm in complete darkness. And you may even feel, what is the light that I can look to? What is the light that I can turn to? What's happening? What could possibly be happening where I feel like I'm in this darkness that can feel like a hell because I don't see any other like myself and I don't see any other light. In that instance, you are the light, beloveds. In this instance, you are the light. You are the lighthouse in that darkness. And you may not have always had to be that, but you are that now. So, tune in, okay, pull back from these energies around you. Pull back, pull your energy back from them, and turn on your own light. Turn on your own light. Now is the time. This one, she's not shining it out yet. Others can see it within her, but she's tuning in. She's starting to understand, okay, wait a minute. If I'm in all dark and there's no darkness and I can't see the light, then I am the light in this instance. And these people and everything that is attacking me will change once I tune in and begin to shine my light outwards. But right now, you don't have to focus on shining your light outwards. You only have to turn your own heart light on. Turn your own heart light on. Listen to Michael Jackson. Turn your heart light on. Michael Jackson has something in his voice. I don't know what it is because I haven't studied music yet. But you can hear it, and I don't even want to guess. But it is a love tone that will help you to open up your heart, but more than that, turn your heart light on. Turn your heart light on. And I don't know if it's a certain sound. You know, they have these vibratos and they have this, I don't know what all these things are. All I know is that Michael Jackson has that in his voice. It is in his voice, and when you hear it, it causes you to turn your heart light on. Well, I don't care if it's a slow song, you know, if you want to do, I hear, of course, Rock With You, but I also hear, you are the sun, you make me shine, more like the star. That one. And there's another one, some of the old 70s ones, where he's just singing. You understand what I mean. Just listen to Michael Jackson. Turn your heart light on. Turn those others out. And understand, okay, I'm the lighthouse now. I realize I am the lighthouse, and now I have to turn that light on. Okay? That's what that is. That's what that is, beloved. That's what that is. Okay, card number 1. I am in the flow of divine love and healing. I am in the flow of divine love and healing. And that's what she's saying. I am in the flow of divine love and healing. See, she needs to heal. She, he, this person, they need to heal. This is a healing needs to take place here. Okay? Because see, there's no green within this card. She has been through he has been through a very difficult time with these people and with this darkness around them and with these attacks and everything. I feel it's been a very difficult time. And it is time to heal and be in the flow of divine love and healing, and that's what she's doing. That's what's going to bring balance into this. When she turns her heart light on, there may be some tears. There probably is going to be tears. If you want to get your emotions back down to this, you are going to have to recognize what they are. There's hurt here. There's hurt here. There's pain here. And turn on your heart light. Be in the flow of divine love and healing. Go back to that video if you haven't seen it before where we're talking about flow. We're in the flow of divine love and healing. We're in the flow of divine love and healing. You breathe it in. You say you love yourself. You breathe it out and let go of those emotions and keep doing it. We're in the flow of divine love and healing. Now, my flow of divine love and healing is green. It's green, and it comes right, streams right out of your heart. So if you can, while you're repeating this, we're in the flow of divine love and healing. Let that green color come into what it is that you're visualizing when you turn your heart light on. Now we just took a little pause for me to let the puppy in, and she's a really big puppy now. And here's the next one. Everything is perfectly fine on the inside, so everything is perfectly fine on the outside. Everything is perfectly fine on the inside, so everything is perfectly fine on the outside. So what does this mean? This means that we manifest our outside from what is inside, right? That dog, we're just going to have to deal with it, or else we're not going to be able to get any readings done ever. Ever! Right, Roses? Yeah, because we're learning. Me and the puppy are learning together. Everything is perfectly fine on the inside, so everything is perfectly fine on the outside, right? So the moment that she turns within and she calms herself, she begins to be in the flow of divine love and healing. She begins to be in the flow of divine love and healing. Remember, this flow of energy coming from you, right? We are all energetic beings, right? We are energetic beings, and if you could photograph us with a special kind of camera, you would see that we are just energy, and that our energy is moving and flowing, and our energy is moving and flowing and interacting with that which is around us, right? And we are creators. Just as our Father is a creator, our Father created us to be creators. We are creators as well. You are constantly creating with the energy that you emit from your body. You are constantly creating with the energy that you emit from your body, okay? No matter if she created this or not, she will have an effect on it based on what she emits, okay? So if these people, or if, whatever you want to call them, spirits, negative intentions, obstacles, distractions, but this is kind of has a mean edge to it. So I know people are going through some very difficult things. This can be changed when you turn within, because sometimes things are in our environment that we don't feel that we have created. Maybe they've come back from the past. Maybe we have created it from our subconscious. Maybe her shadow self has created this. Whatever the case, when she turns in and creates her own flow, and she's in the flow of divine love and healing, this flow in her heart is activated. Then all of her energy changes. Now all of her energy will change, right? Now her energy will have green in it, right? For divine love and healing. Her heart light will be open. There will be pink in this, right? And then that emits from her and goes out into this energetic space, and she will have that eventually reflected back to her, right? And these people will begin to fall away. Why? Because because this is like magnetic attraction. So even though these people might be, let's say they're coming in at a low level 2, right? And you may have been here at a 7. And from what they've done, or whatever is going on around here, they have pulled you down into it. Now you're at a 2-2, right? And there's darkness within your energy, within your light vehicle. There may be darkness. There may be all of these things that weren't there before. Lower vibrational aspects, actions, behaviors, thoughts. Right? When she tunes in and brings her energy level up high, this has to fall off. It cannot remain within the same frequency. So something will change here. When she pulls her energy in and raises her vibration, it will change the atmosphere around her. First thing is that she won't be feeding that energy. They won't have anything to feed off of, right? But if she got upset and her emotions were highly upset and highly emotional, then it's going to stay. It's going to stay. That's what I'm feeling right here so far. So what we were talking about is everything is perfectly fine on the inside, so everything is perfectly fine on the outside. That is a fact. When you calm your inner self, you will emit a calmness that will affect everything and everybody around you. Just like the sun, we are emitting, constantly emitting. So you have the power to change this by tuning in, focusing on love. Turn on your heart light, right? Turn on your heart light and give them no attention. Do not give them your energy. Do not give them your attention, right? Doesn't mean that they don't exist, but it means that this is where your energy, this is what you're feeding into. This is where you're putting all of your energy, right? Okay. So we're in the flow of divine love and healing. We have turned within, and we are going to change the storm around us, because we are the center of it, by tuning in and changing ourselves. Right? By tuning in and changing ourselves. Is there any other messages that you would like for me to give today? You absolutely have the power and the choice to change any situation at any moment by tuning in and changing yourself and changing your own frequency. Do listen to that music, please. Michael Jackson. I don't know anybody who doesn't love Michael Jackson. You don't love him, find something else that you feel opens your heart. But that is a direct recommendation from the Light Council. What I'm going to say about Michael is that in my world, the world that comes out of here and comes back and is created through my third eye and through my perspective, your world may be overlaid on top of mine, right? And then your world may be overlaid on top of mine, right? And so we all have these different perspectives. I can tell you that in my world, Michael Jackson is a warrior of light. He is a warrior of light. His voice heals the heart, turns on the heart light. If you want to, and dance, and through dance as well, because through movement and the voice raise our vibrational level, raises our energy, raises our emotions. When you do that on the large scale that Michael Jackson did that, then you are healing the world. You are healing the world. Why? It emits from you and comes out into the world. And music. Okay, what else? I love myself under any and all conditions. I love myself under any and all conditions. This is what you want to repeat. I can hear it. I love myself under any and all conditions. I love myself under any and all conditions. I love myself under any and all conditions. Bad things are happening in my environment. She is saying, I love myself under any and all conditions. I love myself under any and all conditions. It doesn't mean I love myself when I get to be in the place that I need to be in, or where I've accomplished this, when I've accomplished that, when I've forgiven myself for this. No. I love myself under any and all conditions. Any and all conditions. If I am disappointed in myself and I realize I've made mistakes, I love myself under any and all conditions. Right? What if my body doesn't look the way that I want it to look? You may want to change the way that you want your body to look and begin to love yourself from the inside out, right? But you certainly love yourself under any and all conditions. There's that one. I'm learning to center myself through balance and flow. Learning to center myself through balance and flow. And that's what she's doing. That's what we've talked about before. Being in the balance, being in the flow of divine love and healing. This situation that you may find yourself in is going to balance out. But the way to do that is not to, I won't say fight back, okay, but it's to turn within. It's to turn within, turn on your heart light, change that. That will shine out like a lighthouse and change all of the storm going on around, all of that storm. In fact, I hear that that's what this was for. The entire purpose that you are going through this is so that you can turn on your heart light, so that you remember, and you remember. Some people don't know how to turn on their heart lights. Doing it will help you to remember. It will help you to remember. How do I turn on my heart light? So you're going to turn on that music, and you're going to just allow it to work on your heart, and to open your heart. You have to be open to the love for it to come through. The music will do the rest. The music and putting yourself in the divine flow of love and healing. And you want to visualize these things. This is how we create, right? That's the way it works. So visualize it. You know, visualization is not just visualization. This is how we create. This is how we create. So visualize that flow of divine love and healing. Visualize you're turning on your heart light. What color is it? What does it look like? What does it look like out there in that darkness of the storm? What does your heart light look like? Yes, there's going to be green. Yes, there's going to be pink. What else? Visualize this. Visualize it growing within yourself and coming out from your own aura. Visualize that. Your visualization does absolutely create it and activate it. It creates it and it activates it. And it is as simple as intention and visualization. And of course practice. Okay, that might be it. That might be it. Well, if so, then I thank you for joining me today. I'm probably going to do one more reading, but for this one, short and sweet. Thank you for joining me in the Light Council today. Appreciate you. Bye.